to stress that it's Xavier when his girlfriend and her family show up on screen in the sailboat. You're like, why are we doing what we're doing? And it looks like audiences agree with me because this is not firing early on at the box office, okay? Now, remember, Jurassic World Dominion opened up 3 years ago, and it was a Friday debut. This is a Wednesday, so it's not apples to apples, right? But still, it's mega concerning when you have a debut day of the Jurassic World franchise that we've beaten to death. I think this is exactly why we're seeing what we're seeing at $30.5 million on Wednesday. Today, deadline says 22 to 24. Which is expected. I mean, a lot of people are off. It's the 3rd of July. Tomorrow, the 4th of July. Tomorrow, probably down. Most people go to cookouts and stuff. Not so much the movies, especially Jurassic World Rebirth. We just did this 3 years ago. We've done it ad nauseum, and the diminishing returns are incoming here for Universal. In fact, if you have any question about that, we go back to the debut numbers. Make it a little larger if you can see it. You go to Dominion, right? 2022 3-day debut was 145. Okay, let's go back and look at before that was Fallen Kingdom 2018 148, and then the biggie was Jurassic World in 2015 opened at 208. So we're gonna be way under that, right? The 3-day here looks like 80. The 5-day 130 some odd. So we are under, for the 5, what Dominion 3 years ago was for 3. Because they've beaten it to death, like I said. And what do you expect? Look at Dominion. Let's go back. And people say, do you think Dominion's better than Rebirth? Yes, and here's why. Because at least you had the original members of the film that were still living in the film. It's not great, but because of that and Xavier, I prefer it. I don't love either of them. But if you ask me, then yes. We look at that Friday, $59 million on the first Friday. We're at 30 for the first day here for this film. And the word of mouth's not good. It got a B cinema score, guys. That's terrible. For a big film like this, it shouldn't fall below A-. This is the second worst cinema score for Jurassic Park/World. JP3 had a B-. B is not a B, right? It's not a regular B. Like, oh, that's good. No, in cinema score terms, it's bad. Okay, anything below A- is not really what you want. So this is 2 notches below, B+, and then B. We're down. So audiences are with me. It's not a great film. I mean, who's saying this is great? Have I even, before we watch Grace Randolph, has anyone said this is like the best? Let me just go to Rotten Tomatoes. Just quick. We won't make this long. I don't have much patience for people that think this is a great film. At least it's at 51% on Rotten Tomatoes, the critics. For once, maybe the critics are not asleep on this one like they are for almost everything else. Let's go and view all and just see some of the latest ones. Oh, God, salon.com. Let's read that review, everybody, and fall asleep. Mike McGranahan, again, proving that he's completely worthless. 3 out of 4. That guy's something else. The aisle seat. Holy Lord. But, yeah, you can see there's just a bunch of people who actually think this is fresh. This is not fresh. I mean, come on, man. We've done it a million times. Hey, listen, Kuzma, I didn't say it was good. Here, listen, when Xavier shows up, Xavier and his girlfriend and the other daughter and dad sail around the world, and then they run into the dinosaur. That's a whale. It's just shit. As soon as they came into the movie, just remember, okay, so you're watching the film. And everything's coming along. You got Scarlett building her team. They're all going down to get DNA from the dinosaurs and create some kind of heart disease drug. That's it. Okay. And then all of a sudden, I mean, I was there at AMC on the screen unseen, and I'm going with it. I'm going, this isn't that good. But, maybe. And then all this, here comes this sailboat. What the fuck is this sailboat? Why is there a giant sail? Oh my God, what is this? Who is this family? They came out of nowhere. What is going on here? Who is this annoying drughead, pothead, Xavier, and the dad and the daughters? And then it just gets worse and worse because you think that maybe that's just like a quick scene and then they all die. No. They're going to stay with you for the rest of the movie and none of them are going to perish. Well, no, what? No, I didn't make this deal. I did not agree to this. If I ever, and I do mean ever, see anybody who took part in writing Jurassic World Rebirth out and about here in LA, I will get my phone out and I will heckle the shit out of them. And all I will say is Xavier, just literally until they walk off or they take a swing at me. That would be even better. But there is no escaping this decision. And I just can't believe that someone at Universal thought this was good. Now, we talked about this back on that Monday night when you look at Jurassic World Rebirth and you have that shoehorning in of this family. Here's where I have an issue, and it's a big issue, okay? Now, I can't confirm this. I do not know. But if you've seen Jurassic World Rebirth, let me just walk you through. The family is Hispanic, okay? Now, why does that matter? Because we've talked about this in that woke mind, in that DEI mindset. Okay, here's the issue. I'm not that guy, but I can tell you this. I'm going to attack this for sure. Because if it falls under the DEI guideline and or the woke guideline of we need to have Hispanics represented in this film, this is what destroys creativity, okay? And this, I better find out it's not the case. Because if it is, I'm going to destroy it even harder. But it doesn't even matter. They're Hispanic. But here's the point. Let me just so you understand why I'm saying this. Because if someone in a meeting at some point sat in there and said, listen, we don't have enough Hispanic representation, can we add a family? That is where, if I'm in the meeting, that person is fired on the spot. They are out. I'm going to tell them to grab their shit and you're going to leave the room. We're not going to do this shit. Okay? Now, if you want to talk about a family and why you think that's necessary and how you want to work it in, let's talk about it. But if you're going to tell me that we're going to add this family that has no business in the movie to get them in there for representation, this is where I will attack the woke mindset all day, and I'll do it more damningly than any of the anti-woke fucks that are out there that all they do is that. Because when I do it, it is legit. And it's bringing down the full hammer of MMT, and no one brings it this hard. Nobody. And I can tell you this, Universal, if you put this family in here to assuage, to get somebody on board with your agenda of getting this representation, this is why you're killing this town. Don't do this shit, okay? And listen, I'd be saying they don't belong if they were white, Asian, black, doesn't matter. They don't belong in the film. But you see what I'm saying? You got to understand. You got to see big picture here. It's not just about the family. It's about what was the reasoning. Why did you put them in this movie? If you did, for representation, I can tell you right now, I'm firing everyone. If I come into Universal and I would fire everybody who put the family in this movie. Everybody. Cap, all of them. I don't know. Whoever in the meeting said this, I kid you not, they wouldn't even have finished the sentence, and I would have said, you are fired. Get out of the room. I don't want you in here anymore. You're out. Get your shit. Goodbye. Done. It's over. Over. The only reason you put things into a script is because they belong. They have a purpose. And not the annoying family so that the little daughter can be in peril and have her little triceratops in her backpack. What the fuck? Dudes, this movie just feels so forced. All of this. Those four characters and everything they do in the film is straight refuse. And I'm telling you, I can't believe people still have jobs when they make decisions like this. And that's the thing, right? I'm not the anti-woke guy, but if you were to tell me and you knew that that's why this was in here, I mean, this is unforgivable. It's just unforgivable. And I don't even understand the mindset. I think it's the most pathetic way to view the world. Imagine going through the world going, I don't see enough of this, so I'm going to make sure that I plaster it in there because it has. No, it doesn't. No. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We are never going to hire a director based on the color of his or her skin. It is never going to happen. So I don't know what you're even talking about here, but if you say another word, you're going to be fired. Do you hear me? That's it. It's that simple. I'm right. I'm not going to go over this a million times. We're going to watch Grace Randolph because I need to laugh. But I'm telling you, that is why I am really focused on this, because I have a feeling I'm right. And unless I am told I am wrong, and then I am going to assume that's exactly what happened, and I will for a moment turn into the anti-woke channel because this is not acceptable. Totally unacceptable to do that. All right, guys, let's go and watch. You guys just because why not? Let's watch Grace Randolph. Listen, hold on. No, wait. Is it? Hold on, Coach. You've asked me a bunch to watch this, and I love the super chat. I'm not saying I won't. I'm going to watch Grace for a minute. Because if she doesn't mention Xavier and the family, then it's over for Grace. It's over. Okay, I don't know what she says. I literally pulled it up. I have not watched a second. And anyone who doesn't want to do this, I'm sorry, man. I'm lazy tonight. I literally just said I'm going to go off on Xavier and the family. I'm going to talk about box office. I'm going to watch Grace. And then we'll do a couple other things like the Astra mid-season awards. They had some really interesting picks, to say the most generous way I can. Okay, so tell me, Coach, just tell me. You don't have to give me another super chat. Why do I want to watch that? You need to tell me why. Because if I don't know why I'm watching it, if you think it's bad or you think they're hammering, I want to know that they hammer Xavier and they talk about this whole thing. Then maybe I'll watch it. But if it's just random, Coach, I can't. I have to watch Grace. Grace is a staple of MMT. And if we don't at least see what Grace had to say, then maybe I could be wrong about all this. Let's see if we can find it. No, hold on for a second.
It's a bold move to make a Jurassic movie where in the world of that film, people don't have an interest in dinosaurs anymore. Don't put it out into the world, Universal. It might come true. Also, InGen's gone out of business. That's how bad things are on the dino front.
That's better.
And then the final boss of the movie, the D-Rex. I don't even know if I'd call that a dinosaur.
Why am I doing this? Hold on. There's no, okay. Do you guys see all the stuff on the side? Let me make it just bigger for a second because I want you to be able to see the full, awe of Grace Randolph. Okay, I don't see Xavier on there, right? I see AMC Screen Unseen, worth it at full price, Jurassic French, on and on. There's no Xavier. I see other cast members. Should I just go ahead and go there? Hold on for a second. Let's go to other cast members and see if she mentions anything. I can't watch this shit. Give me a second. Mahershala Ali. She talks like for 3 minutes on everybody. What is going on with this stream? All right, here we go.
In the first Jurassic Park, would sneak up on you. Like you didn't know that they were going to do that thing with trying to get Alan Grant maybe to being okay with being a dad. But here,
oh my gosh, she's still talking about Mahershala Ali. It's slacker. It's not my fault. I want to see if she makes fun of Xavier. If she doesn't, then this is wholly trashable. This entire review
but it did give his character a
in the
brief
bin.
chance to shine later on.
She's reading.
Rupert Friend
By the way,
does a very nice
time
job.
out. She's reading. Do you guys? Okay, look right here. Do you see where her eyes are? Can I make this bigger? I can't. Okay, trust me. She is reading from a teleprompter. I have never once in my, that's reading. Do you see where her eyes are? She's reading from the screen. I'm reading my screen because I'm looking at your comments. She's not doing this live. This is taped. This is edited. Not mine. I'm live. For better or worse, guys. You guys know that. I mean, most of the times it's for worse, but it is what it is. So don't get angry with me for watching Grace. I want to see if she makes fun of Xavier. Here we go.
Rupert Friend does a very nice job as an evil corporate dude who wears like business dress clothing.
She recorded this and still can't do it well. Seriously. Guys, this is unacceptable to record something and then be stumbling around not knowing what to say, reading from a teleprompter. This is not acceptable. Why am I watching this?
On a mission like this. You're like, I think he even didn't have socks on. Like, what are you, nuts?
What? What did she just say? She's like, I don't think he had socks on. That's such a random thing to put into your review. Even if it's like, I guess we know that Grace Randolph has a foot fetish.
So crazy.
Yeah, it
but
is.
I miss the corporate "what have I done" character that has been a staple of this franchise. I just think, of course, all business is bad.
Listen, Friendly Pup, this isn't me. This is mandatory viewing. I got to find out if she makes fun of Xavier. It's not my voice, it's hers. Don't get angry with me, Friendly Pup.
Will play with some people, particularly these days, but I would have preferred a more nuanced take and one that wasn't so heavy-handed.
When is he going to talk about Xavier?
Then there's
Here we
Manuel
go.
Garcia Rulfo, giving strong Pedro Pascal vibes as a caring mustache.
He's dime store Pedro Pascal, and Pedro Pascal is dime store who? Tom Selleck?
Cute father who's on a sailing trip with his 2 daughters and his older daughter's boyfriend. The trip is, as you would expect, quite awkward.
Oh my God, she's not hammering Xavier.
Rulfo and Audrina Miranda are both fantastic. I really like them quite a bit. But
She's not hammering them. What?
the older daughter and her boyfriend, it's not the fault of the actors. It's the script.
Oh.
But the characters are a little frustrating.
Well, that was as nice as you could put it, Grace. A little? They actively destroy the movie, girl. What are you talking about? They're a little annoying. The movie is wholesale junked by the 4 of these clowns on a sailboat.
Say. Not that they don't have their moments, but,
They don't have their moments.
also, the script, again, didn't do this family any favors in that they put them in such a bad, negative mood.
Oh, that's not... They shouldn't be in the movie, Grace. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's all... They shouldn't be in. Why are you even talking about why they did? Why are you acting like they should be there?
And, that's just not a great thing to react to all the time. Like they're just constantly... But again, it's understandable because the way the script is written...
She doesn't go hard enough, man. Why do I do it better than Grace? I go harder, man. I two-fist it.
But, it would have been, it's tough. Gareth Edwards does an okay.
That's it, guys. I can't. Why do I? What's the script graphic? I missed that. I don't know what it was. Oh, you're right. That's my bad. I did see that. I didn't pay attention. My bad. Here, she has the little. Just so you know, if you don't know what she's talking about when she says the script, there's the script. You guys see it? That's what I need to do more. I need to have more props with me. When I say the script is trash, I grab a script and I just hold it up and go, "This script is trash." And you guys, oh, now I know what he's talking about. Before I didn't quite understand, but now that he's holding a fucking script, I totally get the shit. So this is not a good review. This is another fail by Grace Randolph. She's our schizo critic. Remember, I don't think I stole that graphic, but that means you don't know what you're going to get from her. Here, she sort of is in the area of being correct, but she misses completely. She fails miserably because she doesn't say that Xavier and the family on the sailboat even belong in the movie. They should be gone. They should be eradicated. The whale dinosaur should eat them. All right, why should I? What's her ranking? Oh, no, movies. Why? I can't do anymore. I want to watch a trailer. Can I watch it? Hold on, let me look. Let me just get to the end. I'm not listening anymore. Let me see where her ranking is. Here it is. Here it is. She better have Jurassic Park 1, number 1. Hold on. I don't even see it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's hard to see. I don't want to listen anymore. I'm not doing it. Why do I want to watch the other guys, Coach? Do we have that answer? Gone Girl, do we have the answer why I want to watch the other review? The dead lens focused people, nerds of geeks, whatever they're called. Okay, until we get that answer, let's watch a quick trailer. I have not watched this, guys. This is a first for me. So whatever's going to happen here is going to be 100%. She's a good reviewer. I worship you. Oh, it's Deep Folk. They're good. They're not as good as us. We're the gold standard, man. You know that. Let's watch a trailer just because I need a little break here. Let's watch a little bit of, let's watch the whole thing. Screw it. Let's watch the Running Man trailer. You guys ready? Here it comes. It's Glenn. What the hell's going on with Glenn Powell's face? You guys see this shit? This is the first shot. What's happening here? Right off the bat, I'm a little perplexed what we're going to watch. As you guys know, the remake of the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richard Dawson, whatever version. What was that, 1989? 90? 91? Somewhere in there. All right, here we go. Let's watch it. Let's watch. It's Edgar Wright, right? Here we go.
Stop filming me!
Ben Richards, 35. Married, 1 child, in medical crisis.
We need money for a doctor now.
Ben, watch us up.
Oh, hold on. Well, you know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Why every time? Hollywood, why every single time? It's not even that it doesn't matter, but it matters because I know you did it on purpose. I know that you forced things. What we just talked about with Xavier and the family. Okay? You know it. And I'm not even the guy. I'm not the guy, but I'm here to tell you that it's always like just forced. Why is it always forced? Why is everything in these films? This is what drives me crazy. I'm not the anti-woke guy. Why all of a sudden it always feels like we have to have one here and one here every time? You guys know it. You know it. And I'm not even the anti-woke guy. But every time I see, God damn it, why every fucking time?
Employment status, blacklisted. But there's still a way out for you. It's the biggest show in the country.
Bloodlust is our birthright.
Yeah. Wow. Coleman's like already out of control. This is some shit right here.
Right. Set it free.
Oh, this is way too much for me already. This is like, I mean, I get it. The original one was fun, and Richard Dawson was unbelievable. God, what a host of the Family Feud he was. Come on down. Oh, wait, that's Price is Right. Survey says. So far, the survey says. Let's continue.
Welcome to the Running Man.
People on these games never come back.
I'm not trying to get myself killed, so kiss my ass twice.
Yeah. What the fuck, Glenn? What are you doing here, dude? Wait, one more time on that line reading. Holy shit.
So kiss my ass twice.
Yeesh. He felt that was a good line. That's really bad.
Right there.
Wow, that's even worse. What the fuck is happening? What is this shit? Dude, this shit. Oh my God. I'm not even a minute in. Fuck.
Right there is why you can win this game.
I mean, I like Brolin for sure, but that.
The rules are simple. Survive 30 days with the entire nation hunting you down. And get your family out of Slumside for good.
I'm gonna come back here and burn this building down.
I can tell you right now, I can already see it. Edgar Wright's not the right guy for this. He's not the right guy. I want it to be more darker, more dystopian. I mean, even Richard Dawson back in the day, he was playing a version of himself, right? It's time to start running. I mean, he was just really fun as hell, but it still felt, it's a 90s film, right? Early 90s. I don't know the year. I don't have, it's like 90, 91, 92. 90. I'm going to go with 1990 is what I'm going to go with, or 89. I don't know. Do the research. I'm lazy tonight. But I saw it in theaters. We all did. And there is a difference. This film needs to be more dystopian, darker, and just weirder. This is just over the top.
I promise. That's the spirit.
This is America, goddammit.
Yeah, Coleman's out of control, too.
We don't put up with no bullshit.
That's too much. Dude, we talk about this all the time. Let me just hit pause here. We talk about this all the time. What I'm seeing from everyone here, everyone's at 11. I need everyone to be at a 9, not 11. And Edgar, why are you telling everybody to act like they're on crack? Dude, what the fuck? Like, Coleman, settle down. Like, take the head nod down. Just like, again, 11 to 9. Hell, go 9.5. Just don't do 11.
Hunt him down. Stop filming me.
Everything, the sound, whatever song this is, everything here is just out of control. Okay, this film could be cool if it was really dark and depressing, right? I was hoping to see. I knew Edgar Wright it wasn't going to do. When I heard that this was, but this trailer's worse than I ever imagined. I want to go back in and remake this with another director right now. I want to just reshoot it. Can we just go back in and just pretend this never existed? Can we redo the entire thing? I'll keep everyone where they are, but the first note is I step on the set and I'll be the assistant director. I don't know enough to direct right now, but I can assist. Guys, I need everyone. Did you guys make? You remember you made the first one that we just made a few months ago? Well, we're scrapping that. We're gonna do this again. I need everyone to do this time around. I want everything at a 9. You're all at like 11.5, 12. Shit, some of you 15. Coleman, I need you at 9.5, bro. What are you doing? Okay, if you guys don't know, if you haven't heard, it's modulate levels. Level 10 is the max I want to see. You're at 11 or 12 or 15, bro. You're killing it. You're spiking the meter. You're spiking the meter. You're still there.
Have you ever wondered if this game is rigged?
Guess we'll find out.
You might be moving up too fast.
Yeah, you know what this looks like? This looks like what's his ass, the director I hate, Guy Ritchie. Looks like one of his movies, right? Just like, ugh. Or that god awful Argyle, Matthew Vaughn. It looks like it doesn't it? It feels like Argyle kind of shit. Oh, let's have him flexing. That's a total flex shot. Look at that. Okay, right now I need you to flex with all your might, Glenn. Let's go, buddy.
Hey, buddy. You're on freebie.
Song choices are terrible.
I got a grenade!
Back at you.
Yeah, that's just goofy right there too. Him playing like goofball with a grenade, like he doesn't know how to catch something.
I'm still here.
Yeah, he's out of control. See, this is a level 11. It's too much. I mean, Schwarzenegger is more restrained.
You shit eaters.
This is terrible, dudes.
Hey, big boys!
Are you crazy?
Oh my God, this is directed by Matthew Vaughn. There's no way. Well, forget. When's this come out? Not that I care. I don't want to even see it. When's this come out? Anybody know? I have no idea. This is bad. Why are we get this garbage? But you guys, can we just talk? Yeah, 100% Animotion. Can we just talk about something real quickly? You know, I mentioned that on the way in when we watched that trailer. I can't stand when anybody starts forcing shit into movies. Like, we have to have I can't, man. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm not going to pretend that it's okay. Listen, if I start turning into the anti-woke guy, it's not because I want views. It's because I'm fucking pissed. Because I'm done with this shit. I am so tired of everything having to be this representation and this. No, it doesn't. Man, you make the movie you want to make. You do not listen to someone say, we have to have this and this and this and this, and we have the box checking garbage. This is why the world is spinning out of control. Because we have a world where people cannot just say, let's just make the best version. We have to appease everybody. Oh, watch that episode of The Studio, right? Where he goes through and they're like, well, do we have enough of this? And could people say we don't? Here's how you settle that. Here's how you not worry about that. When someone comes after you and says you don't have enough, you say, shut your mouth. I don't care what you have to say. We need more of that in this world. There's too many people in this world who are like, well, I'm afraid that someone might get their feelings hurt. Oh. Too bad. It wasn't aimed to do that. When I put the movie together, I wasn't thinking about, oh, let's have a collection of this or that. It's like, I made the best movie, and I think this is the best representation of it. Why are we trying to make things and push things and do these things? Why don't you just make a movie? Why does it always have to have some kind of agenda inside of it, trying to push like all these different, we have to make sure everybody is represented, because if we don't, someone's going to get their feelings hurt. I don't care. I won't care. I never will care. If I watch a movie that doesn't feature a white person, I will not go home and cry about it. I have never. When I was watching the Nickel Boys, I did not go, oh, well, there just weren't enough white people in this movie. What the fuck? Who thinks like that? It's the dumbest shit ever. So why are you here? We gotta have more of this, and the director's this. You know, I made my list. Let's do that. Let's just dovetail into this right now because I'm in the mood. I made my list of the top 5 directed films of 2025. And since I'm already on a bender right now about Hollywood, let's talk about my top 5 of the year. And I don't have any clips. I'm lazy tonight. Just is what it is. Okay, from a directorial standpoint, these are the 5 best films that I've seen this year. First of all, what film is not on this list? Sinners. And this is why, this is the beauty, and this is for all, hey, by the way, for the haters out there who want to attack me, I love this because guess what? Sinners isn't one of the best 5 directed films of the year. And I'm going to tell you something else. Also, just when you were going to say, because this is how people think, I didn't think this way, but after I made the list and I put it out, I thought to myself and I said, oh, they can't attack me because they were going to. Guess how they can't attack you? When I put Magazine Dreams number 3, because Magazine Dreams, directed by a black man. Didn't matter. It's not why it's on the list, but that's what I'm talking about. That's who these losers are in real life. They get out there and they go, well, this list doesn't have enough representation. I don't care if they're 5 white guys. I don't care if they're 5 women. I don't care if they're 5 black directors. I don't care if they're 5 Asian directors. They're the 5 best directed films, directed, period. I'm not playing this game anymore. It's not happening. We're not going to do it. And if you think that way, if you're going to do that shit, I swear to God, leave now. I don't ever want to see you. You're a piece of shit human being. And the fact that you even have that running through your head makes you a miserable person and corrupt of soul and pathetic of a level that I can't even comprehend. So don't tell me I didn't put Sinners on the list, because don't you dare, if you ever. How dare you? Not playing the game. You need me in these rooms. When someone stands up and says, we don't have enough, yes, we do. Shut up, Jim. Shut the fuck up. Do you hear me? Shut up. I don't want to hear you say another word in this meeting. If you say one more word about this shit, you're gone. We're not playing it. That's what we need more of in this world. No more of this bending the knee to, oh, I'm so sorry. I might have hurt your feelings. What'd I say? What'd I say? I said nothing other than stop forcing things. Let it happen naturally. If it's the best, it's the best. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin is, man. Back to my 5. Quickly. Bring Her Back's number 5. Horror film. Really, I love these 2 YouTube guys that all of a sudden are making films. This film's got a lot of cool camera moves. It's got a lot, I like the story. I like everything about this film. The way it's directed is really strong. 5. 4, Warfare. Alex Garland getting some help from a military dude, and you can see it here. Much better film than Civil War. And from the sound standpoint, dropping in the middle of battle, holy shit, this film's unreal. Loved it. Warfare's number 4. Number 3 is Magazine Dreams. I mentioned that moments ago. Has nothing to do with the fact of who directed it. It's the level of direction. And it's also Jonathan Majors. Holy shit. But the film looks great. It looks like Scorsese stuff. I mean, it's really, really strong. Hurry Up Tomorrow's number 2. I don't care what anyone says about that film as far as it. Well, it's I don't care. Dude, from a directorial standpoint, when you look at that film, that is easily one of the best 5 directed films of the year. No contest. So I don't even want to hear it. No, it's better than Sinners. Direction. Yep. You know why? Part of direction is making sure your movie doesn't run on for like literally 45 minutes too long like Sinners. Just start there. I didn't say best script. It's the best director. Big difference. F1 is number 1. There's my 5. No, they're not. No, they're not going to push it. They're not going to push it. It didn't do well at the box office. But again, you know what's funny? Like when I put this list together, I sent it out and I thought to myself, someone's going to come in and say, well, you didn't have Sinners because Ryan Coogler's black. Oh, really? What's my number 3 film? Magazine Dreams. What do you want to say? That, and the funny thing is, I didn't even think about that until after, because that's exactly how these people, you always got to think ahead, especially the people that are like all up in my business, like whatever. Just because I destroy everybody in the space, it's not a contest. It's not. Listen, I'm like running on fumes tonight, and I'm fucking killing all of y'all. Anybody in the space, not you guys are awesome. Anybody in the space who even tries this shit, it's not, dude, it's literally not even, don't even step in. It's not worth your time. Ringer, fucking joke, dude. I will destroy Ringer any day of the week. And all you Ringer losers, like big fans, dude, Sean Fennessy's the biggest joke on the planet when it comes to reviewing films. So good luck on that. Keep worshiping your cult idol who is a total fraud. Good luck on that. Have fun with that, bud. Really enjoy that. And listen, because you know what we work on? We work on merit. We work on what's the best possible version of the film that you're trying to make. We don't work on this director identifies as X. Who gives a shit? I don't care. I don't care. But why are you forcing things into my films? Don't do that shit. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it on Sunday. Listen, I only have so long. I'm at 36 minutes in and I already feel like it's too much. But here, listen, I got to do a couple things. This is just like a bounce around night. Let me go to the Astra Awards because Scott Menzel's organization came out with, you guys know I'm friends with Scott, and I'm going to savage some of these. So just so you know, I'm an equal opportunity critic. I do not just decide to go after people that I don't like or do like. Dudes, I am objective in the space. Nobody runs it like me. Nobody. Look here. Let's go for the best horror films. These are nominees. We'll get to winners in a minute. This is halfway through the year. I just gave you my 5 best directed, and I don't have Sinners on the list because I don't think it definitely doesn't belong there. It's not. I don't think it's a mess of a film. Absolute mess. Bring Her Back. Companion. Companion is one of the best films of the year, but from a direction standpoint, I have films higher. Does that make sense? 2 different things. Overall film, direction, screenplay. Like, Hurry Up Tomorrow screenplay would not be in the top 5. Direction, number 2. You guys understand? What you're looking for is the screenplay at 2 or 1 and the direction at 2 or 1. And then you're talking about the best film of the year. You're looking at Parasite. You're looking at Tar. You're looking at recent examples of Dune. You're looking at Saint Maud for me. You're looking at, right, screenplay and direction. And then you have Final Destination, Bloodlines, Hard Eyes, awful, Monkey, unwatchable. Listen, I mean, it's between Bring Her Back and Companion, obviously, there. Screenplay. Let's see what they have here. Best screenplay, Materialist, Sinners, Sorry Baby, Ballad of Wallace Island, and Life of Chuck. First of all, I love Ballad of Wallace Island, so I'm totally down with that pick. In fact, I would say that is one of the best screenplays of the year without question. I didn't write my 5 best screenplays of this year, but I would definitely put Ballad of Wallace Island in there ahead of Hurry Up Tomorrow. Great example. But I would not put the direction of Ballad of Wallace Island ahead of Hurry Up Tomorrow direction. You understand that? Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Sorry Baby comes out this weekend here in Burbank. I will see it. We'll have the evaluation on Sunday. Sinners, no way. Best screenplay? Hell no. Hell no. Materialist, I like a lot of it, as you guys know. Life of Chuck, again, it doesn't fully mesh, but I don't hate the film. Let's go to the best director, Celine Song. Sure, not Danny Boyle 28 years later. Holy fuck, no. Mike Flanagan, Life of Chuck's very average from a direction standpoint. Ryan Coogler, again, I already had those words. Steven Soderbergh, Black Bag, what a boring film. No, I'll take all 5 of my directors over these 5. Oh, hell yeah. All 5, even Celine Song, who would probably be like number 6 for me because I do really like her elegance and direction. But there's no way in hell Boyle, Flanagan, Coogler, or Soderbergh are getting in my 5. What? When I gave you what I had, how do you not have F1 in there? From a direction standpoint? Dudes. Okay. Supporting actress, Sinners, 28 years later, Carrie Condon, Black Bag. Oh, fuck. That movie's so forgettable. Sinners with 2? First of all, you know who the best supporting actress of the year is? This is easy. You know who the best supporting actress of the year is? It is Sally Hawkins in Bring Her Back. Oh, God, yeah. Hell yeah. Give me a thumbs up, baby, right there. Out of nowhere, I just nailed that. And I don't even have like a group. I don't need a group. Army of one, baby. The best supporting actress of 2025 so far is Sally Hawkins. Bring Her Back. Done. Put that away. Done. And then I'd probably have Condon in there. I definitely wouldn't have anyone from Sinners. Screenplay's terrible, guys. Come on, man. What you talking about? It's a shit show. Mishmash of shit. Ooh. Best supporting actor. Javier Bardem. Louis Pullman. Yeah, I like Lewis, but not so much. Thunderbolts. Mark Hamill, whatever. Miles Caton from, again, Sinners. Is that the guy, the Irish dude? Probably. No, it's not the Irish dude. And then Pedro Pascal. Oh, he's the brother. Yeah, that's fine for Sinners. I honestly had no idea. I don't know who any of these people in Sinners, other than Michael B. Jordan, who's in 2 times in the movie. Listen, I can't even come up with anybody good for supporting that. I would probably put Chris Evans in here before I put Pedro Pascal. How about that for Materialist? Let's go to Best Actress. Dakota Johnson, Eva Victor. Got to see Sorry Baby. I'll see it this week. We'll have the evaluation Sunday. Florence Pugh, Sally Hawkins. Oh, they put her in Best Actress? I mean, I guess. I mean, when you're going to award slaughter, you're going to put her in supporting, even if she's a lead. So, okay, they resurrect themselves. But here's the thing is that when you look at a studio slotting somebody for awards, there's no chance Sally Hawkins is in either way. But there's a better chance, there's at least a slim chance you could get in for supporting. It's never going to happen. I'm not saying it'll ever happen. I'm just saying, if this is what we talk about, right? The studio controls where you slot. And so what that means is you could have someone who's a total lead and then turn them into supporting. Conversely, a supporting to lead. I always bring up The Favorite, 2019, when you look at how that film was parsed out. You had Olivia Colman go lead. You had Emma Stone go supporting. Emma Stone's the lead of that film. There's no argument. We're not going to have a debate about this. That is 100% true. She's the lead of The Favorite. The reason that Searchlight split them that way is Olivia Colman had not won an Oscar, and Emma just came off of winning La La Land, so they knew that it was going to be very hard to get her into Best Actress. They knew they could at least get her into supporting, and what happened? When you split them all, you ended up with all 3. Rachel got one. All 3 got a nomination because of the way they slotted them. Olivia Colman wins, as you guys know, and the reason that happened is because of the way they slotted that. Which way do you want to make them, right? I mean, imagine like you're going in the NFL draft and like look at a Travis Hunter, either cornerback or wide receiver, okay? Which one is going to make you more money? If you're his agent, they're going to say probably corner. He's going to play both for the Jaguars, right? But you know what I'm saying. You're able to, which one are you going to be? In his case, are you going to cornerback or wide receiver? If you could only pick one, slot him the right way and make more money. And in this case, nominations. Oh my God, what? Best actor? No, you can't put Mickey 17 up for anything. I don't care if you want to get all the Pattinson fans on board with your shit. Do not put anything from Mickey 17 in here. Even if Robert Pattinson is certainly the best thing about that film, I didn't have a problem. I hate his accent. Whatever. I don't even want to recall the movie. Come over here, Louie. This is me. I'm Mickey 17. That's pretty close if I remember correctly. That movie was fucking hell. Holy shit, you guys watch Mickey 17? One of the worst movies ever made. That movie's terrible. Bong literally destroyed his entire legacy with that film. How do you do that? How do you allow yourself to make a film as great as Parasite and Snowpiercer and on, right? And then you turn out a Mickey 17? Everyone should have been fired at Warner Bros. For that movie. Alfie Williams, 28 years later. 28 days. It says days here. It should be years. I was going to say, wait a second. We already did days. Let's go for the best picture. 28 years later. Fuck. No, God. That's one of the worst films of the year. Black Bag, forgettable, boring. F1, yes. Materialist, fine. It's early. Mission Impossible, Final Reckoning, not a great film. Sinners, no way. Life of Chuck, it has its moments. Sorry Baby, haven't seen. Thunderbolts, And Warfare, yes. But listen, Magazine Dreams is better. Yeah, all the films from my directorial standpoint, I would have for sure Hurry Up Tomorrow as my best picture because the direction's so strong. Right, so let's just talk about that for a second because a lot of you go, whoa, what are you talking about? Direction. Listen, imagine when you look at a film and you're breaking down the elements, right? Ultimately, for best picture, you're looking for the screenplay and the direction combined. But if you don't have that, then you have, let's say, only the direction or only the screenplay. Let me give you an example of that. Only direction is clearly Hurry Up Tomorrow. Only the screenplay is Coda, okay? Coda, and I don't think it's great, but look, Coda won because of screenplay. It didn't win because of direction. Sean didn't even get a nomination anywhere that award season because it's so generic. The direction is like quite literally Lifetime Hallmark Channel shit, okay? So that's a screenplay, best picture. And Hurry Up Tomorrow, for me, would be a direction best picture. And I don't think I put it best picture, but you see what I'm saying. It's only about one thing, okay? And I think obviously code is about performances too. But when we talk about screenplay direction, because those are the two things, right? Screenplay direction. And when I put it direction, I'm talking about cinematography. I'm talking about editing. All this technical stuff, right? Because that's the director. He ultimately makes the call. The screenplay can be written by someone else, as you guys know, unless it's a writer-director. So for me, director's the most important thing, right? Because they're in control of the overall finish of the film. And they make the stylistic choices that make or break a film. So if you have a director who is elite, right? One of the best in the space, they're going to make selections at these different elements, whether it be cinematography, score, editing. They're going to make these choices because of the taste that they have and the talent they possess. They're going to be able to deliver a film that is blow you away level of direction because they're great. Screenplay, if it's not great, you better have a really tremendous director because they can work with it and turn it into something. Because if you don't have a director and you have a bad screenplay and you've got a bad both, you're in trouble, man. That film's going to be unwatchable. So direction's number one for me. And Companion, Companion's great. Companion, dude, you can't even compare a Companion to Megan, too, right? They're not even comparable. All right, a few more minutes. I'm going to get out of here. Let me just get a couple more here. Just quickly, who won? Most anticipated film, second half. I agree. Weapons is one of mine. Wicked, I mean, who cares? I already saw the play. I don't really care. Dangerous Animals was not savage enough. Didn't see Bob Trevino likes it, so I cannot comment. I know Scott keeps saying, watch Bob Trevino likes it. Okay, I'll try. Companion is your number 2 horror film. Runner-up. Ballerina won for best stunt. Who cares? Bring Her Back, best horror. That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. Because Companion's like, it is horror, but it's kind of like quasi. It's sci-fi horror, right? Best stunts went to Mission Impossible. That makes sense. Best screenplay, runner-up, Life of Chuck. Winner, Sinners, hell no. No. Life of Chuck, no, not for director, and definitely not Ryan Coogler. I know he'll probably be the one who gets nominated, though, when it comes down to it. You know, when you look at the Oscars, because of how much ungodly buzz and love there is for that film, which is totally ridiculous. Talking about one of the most overrated films of the past decade plus. You're talking about Sinners. Mark Hamill, Life of Chuck, I mean, fine. The best supporting, maybe. I mean, Miles is fine in the movie. I remember her from the movie. She's fine. I just don't love Sinners. Doesn't even matter what you give me. Mickey 17 can't win for anything. The fact that it won Best Actor. Best Actor, Jordan. Best Actress, Florence Pugh. I mean, fine. And Sinners wins Best Picture. This is not surprising. Why can't you say Best Picture F1? It's a better thing. No, dude, F1's better than Sinners. Don't even start, guys. Oh, but Sinners is about the shut up. It's a better film. I don't want to hear about the agenda or what if it don't. Let's not do that shit. I don't want to do that. It's just I've never picked a film as my number 1 film of the year because it depicts a certain thing. It's a great film. Do you guys understand? I mean, dudes, what if I came on here and I was like, this movie is great because the director is black? You guys would be like, what? But we have people that literally do that and no one says anything. But Weber's the bad guy for saying stop inserting all this shit into films. Oh, I'm so sorry. But that's the thing, right? Or how about if I came on here and said, you know what makes this film so great? The director's white. Oh my God. I mean, this is why. These people, man. Anyone who ever brings race into a conversation about merit is totally untrustworthy, compromised. They've been raised in a weird way, man. That's just not how you raise people. You don't raise people to value people on the color of their skin. What are you doing, man? Don't do that shit. It's dumb, man. You are valued based on your actions, based on the merit, what you bring to the table, your talents. You're not based on your skin color. You can be the biggest piece of trash who is white or black. It doesn't matter. You're a piece of trash. Do you guys understand these things? This isn't hard. Why is this so hard to figure out every time I have to have a discussion? Because there's someone out there who's like, well, Weber's being racist. Oh, really? By telling you that we should never value that? Ever. All right, that's it. I'm talking about it anymore. That's over. We're not doing that. It's the biggest waste of time, and I can't believe I just did it. Why are we going to watch the deep? I'll watch it for a second, Coach, because you gave me a super chat, which means I have to do it. Let me just get it here. Give me a second. It is called Deep Focus Lens. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking here. Deep Focus Lens. Oh, God. No, not this girl. You're not, Coach. Is Coach still here? Coach, are you still here or not? I'm not going to watch you know why I'm not going to watch this Deep Focus Lens? Because all the guys out there are like, I'm going to watch Deep Focus Lens because it's a cute girl. I don't give a shit. She good. This is exactly what I just talked about. Coach, if you're watching her because she's cute or you think she's cute, that's not good. You guys aren't watching me because you think I'm cute. Well, maybe, but I hope you're not. You see what I'm saying? If I looked like this gal, I would have 300 million subscribers. Easy. I talked exactly how I did, only I was this girl. You guys know I'm right. There's a lot of simps out there. They're like, oh, she's so cute. Oh, I love her. Let's listen to her for a second. I'm not.
Hey, everybody.
This is not why. She better be good. Coach, she better be good. Because if you're having me watch because you think she's cute, which don't even get me started. I'm not going to even get into that here. Not me. I'm not getting into this. But I'm just saying, if you're going to make me watch this because of that, Coach, no more super chats for you. This is the end. If I don't like what I see, I don't care that she's a woman. You might think is hot. If she's not good on a merit basis, we're never doing this again, Coach. You could give me $1 million super chat, and I'm not going to put it up. I'm going to throw it back and refund you the cash.
Today, I am going to be reviewing Jurassic World Rebirth. This was directed by Gareth Edwards.
Can I ask you a question? Why are her books backward? Do you guys notice that? This is why I'm better than everybody. Has anyone ever noticed that all of her books are not going the right way? Hold on. Isn't it mirrored? Do you guys see that? It's like reverse. Am I just seeing things or not? Maybe it's just the way the books are. Forget it. See, this is what I do. This is just, this is what happens when I watch a movie. I'm not even listening to what she says. I'm looking at the books going, something's wrong with the books.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I stopped watching this franchise around the third movie. So yeah, back in 2001. I just thought the magic was gone at that point. I didn't see any reason to continue from my end. I am a huge fan of the original.
She's very boring. Coach, you're making me watch this because you think she's cute. She's boring. I'm going to fall asleep. I'm already tired. It's Thursday night. I want to go to bed. You're making me watch her. You're making me snoozy.
Obviously. So there's a huge chunk of time that I am missing here so far as the lore is concerned.
She's wasting so much time here. Fuck me. Get into the movie.
Because, yeah, I never saw the Chris Pratt Jurassic World entries. Again, I don't have interest. But I didn't feel that worried about being, like, clueless or too disoriented so far as this new one is concerned because, well, for a couple of reasons. But number one, it is a monster movie. You have big dinosaurs. They go roar. People run. It's not that complicated.
Not enough
but also because this film is meant to be kind of a revamping, a reboot of the entire series. The typical thing where we try to return to grassroots, where we attempt.
She has 14,000. That's more than we've ever gotten. So this is what I have to deal with. If I was like a very thin woman, that's all I'm going to say. You guys know I'd have more than 14,000 views. I would feature, if I was a thin, I would feature myself in the tightest dress. Be like, look at this, boys.
To understand the fundamental, more simple elements that made the original click, made it a classic. You have strong, notable actors that are assembled here. You have a director who is known more for the monster movies, and they are using the same writer that they used in the original film.
Thank you, Sadvik. See, exactly. We're a minute in, and I'm already bored, Sadvik. Yeah, Film Courage was fun. They literally grilled me for like 4 hours, Sadvik. I swear to God, I was sitting there, and I'm just like, can I just leave? It was hot. It was in Pasadena. I was like burning. I'm like, can I just leave?
As an example, but if you haven't noticed, they do this often enough, and to me, the results are often just retreaded material that is copy and pasted over a new kind of paper-thin storyline with little to no originality. There's not enough charm to the nostalgic elements to win over the old audiences, nor is there
of a
cinematic image, and he has somewhat of a grasp, I think, on world building, especially so far as as an example, it feels hacky and underwritten as well. And a lot of the big climactic moments in this feel fusing it with as much as she possibly can. Kids, but
I need to get a tattoo on my arm right there. That's what I'm missing. I can tell you right now, if I had a tattoo right here of like, it looks like a potato bug. I think she has a potato bug right there. If I had a potato bug on my arm right here, a tattoo, I would have well over 14,000 views. Damn it. You know what? I'm going to consider right there.
At least you feel something for them. They do in the beginning of the
web,
sequence.
or is it
At least
bug?
try to build them as a family. It's like the
I think
daughter
she has
is
an asterisk on her. Is it a? It's a pointy something. Do you see? I'm looking at her tattoo on her wrist more than listening to what she has to say.
dating the
Weber, you're such a sexist son of a bitch. She could be a man right now, and I'd say the exact same shit.
this guy, and the dad doesn't particularly like him. So you have all those dynamics at
Yeah, but that suck.
play. They take a little bit more time here to orient the viewer in the sense of place, this feeling of being out in the water and there's nothing around and there's this giant thing underneath that could strike at any moment. I found that somewhat tense. And it's also a little bit different, something that we did not see in the original film. I wish that the size of these animals, the magnitude of them could have been.
Why does she have her arm like this, like making a C? Is she making a symbol to somebody? If I did this all the time, would you guys look here? If I was doing this the entire time, what would you guys think? So I'm thinking that when I was watching Jurassic World, I'm going to start from now on. I'm going to start doing
felt
this.
a lot more in contrast to these little humans on this little boat. When these things leap and hit the water, it's like there is a splash, but you don't feel the ripple of that water, I think, rocking you violently. There's no real sense of scale.
That's it. You
but
know
there was
what?
the
I'm not
potential.
doing this anymore. I'm not doing it. Coach, you don't pay enough. You don't pay enough for this, but I'm going to take one note from her. I'm going to get a tattoo here. And I'm going to start doing this when I do my streams. From now on, if I don't start every stream at least doing this, then I want someone to say, make the C. That's all I need. Someone say, make the C, Weber, and I'll put it up to my head, and I'll start talking about, I just don't know if I thought that Xavier was all that interesting visually. He was not that hot. This is better. And then I have to just get some kind of thing on my she's going to come after me. I'm in trouble now. Watch out. We're going to have a deep focus lens expose on Erick Weber, the sexist bastard. Like I care. Coach, not enough money. You didn't pay me enough. No way, man. Nah, man, that's painful as fuck. Why are you doing that to me? You wouldn't even watch her if she wasn't hot. She's representing the Crips? What is she? Oh, shit. Is she in a gang? Dude, so I didn't diss it. I didn't say any. She's not in a gang. Stop it, Gone Girl. Why are we doing what we're doing? I don't know. Because it's not that exciting. Do I need to play any more of it? Come on, guys. Listen, when I come on, I'm like, bad, right? I'm not saying it's good or bad, but it's definitely not boring, would you say? All right, that's enough. I've had enough of deep focus lens. Let's look here quickly at Jurassic World Rebirth tonight. This was a 7:45. I've had stuck on my browser for a while. And it looks like we had a nice turnout tonight at the Dolby House here in Burbank. It's not an IMAX. You guys know that F1 has that. Let's check in on the Prime 1040 Jurassic World Rebirth, see how we're doing tonight. Pretty good for a 1040. I mean, it is a holiday, you know. People are off tomorrow, so they might go to the movies. Let's check F1 and see if there's a late F1 IMAX. See what it looks like here tonight on this Thursday. Thanks for being here. Wrapping up. I'm very tired. Prime is 10:15. Whoa, Prime looking good for Jurassic World over at Universal. Let's see if I can find F1. Let me hit this. F1 the movie. It's so weird it's called F1 the movie. I mean, I understand people are like, wait, is it F1 the sport? No, it's F1 the movie. Oh, okay. All right. Now I understand. IMAX 9:45 tonight. Wow. Looky, guys. That looks good. Nice work. Let's see this thing. I want to see it multiple. You know, I called that. I want to see this multiple like crazy. 10:45. Looking pretty solid for 10:45 at night. Those people aren't going to get out till like 1 in the morning tonight. That's nice. I mean, remember I told you guys at Universal you don't want to be in those first 4 or 5-ish rows or you're in big trouble. So that's definitely not a good thing. Okay, open comment time on the way out of here. Let me just do this. Let me hit, hold on, let me add this. This is the comment blast closeout. As you have never seen this is where I hit as many as I can. Just nothing more from Coach, who made us sit through deep focus lens, and that almost put me to sleep. Let's see. I had a song I wanted to play. Give me 1 second. You loved it, Andreas? Dude, Xavier ruins it, man. I'm sorry. It's really awful from that standpoint alone. I don't think it's the worst movie ever made. Right? But it's definitely not a great film. But if you liked it, it's fine. I mean, it's all good. Let's see. I do have a song I wanted to play. What was it? It was something from... Oh, I know what it was. Dudes, here it is. In fact, you know what? I might just save it for Sunday. Let me see if I have it. Give me 1 second. Messiah. Temple of Dreams. Okay, we played, as you guys know, I might play this on Sunday too. Just as I get out of here. Oh, I got it, baby. Let's do it. Okay. Speaking of which, check this out. We'll just watch it for a second. This is the original. One second. Everybody get ready. Here comes. Share this tab. I'm doing this all myself. That's what I'm looking at. Gone Girl, stay. I'm almost done. I promise you. I won't be much longer. Here we go. This is from Running Man. This is a techno track. When techno was huge back in the early 90s, 91, 92. I think 92 on this film, right? Somewhere in there. Temple of Dreams was definitely 92. So 90, 91, 92. This track kicks, okay? I'm going to try to play it on Sunday because it's so good, but we'll just listen to a second of it. So listen, it takes a sample from Running Man and then just goes nuts. Messiah's Temple of Dreams.
You and who do you love? Without further ado,
There we go. Techno time, baby.
time to start running.
You guys don't understand. I used to go to the raves in like 1992 and they'd play this and I'd be like, yeah! And when I was in college, I was borderline. You think Gore's an alcoholic? I made Gore look like he was completely a teetotaler. I was an absolute idiot. I can't even believe I made it out alive. When I was in college, I would get so drunk, I don't remember even getting home. I'd be like, how did I get back here? In the morning, I woke up one time and I'm like, the guys were like, I was in a fraternity. Whatever, don't judge me. And the guys were like, dude, you know what you did last night? I go, no, I don't. So I don't advise it, but this was me dancing to the... Maybe. We'll listen to this back on... Wait till the breakdown. Here comes. Listen, right here. So good. We'll play this on Sunday night to open the show for sure. This is a sample from This Mortal Coil. They were like a trippy indie band in the 90s, 80s. So we'll play this again on Sunday night, but this is
Time to start
dude, the 90s were amazing. 90s don't get enough love. All right, let's go back and get this back up. All right, we'll play that on Sunday night. We'll lead in with Messiah's Temple of Dreams on Sunday. That is our track on Sunday night. We'll also have the evaluation for the new A24 film, whatever it's called, Baby. Okay. And then we'll watch more Deep Focus Lens. I'm kidding. We're not watching. Nope. And listen, let me tell you right now, you're not going to get it again, Coach. I don't know why you wanted me to watch that. I still don't know. Do you want me to comment about her? I just did. I'm not doing it again. All right. That's it. Any other comments? Let's do it. Here we go. Leisure Shoot Louis. Thank you, Louis. Louis, I'm with you on Xavier and the family. Most insufferable subplot of the film had me checked out most of the time. Exactly. When they show up, the film is actively destroyed. So that's not good. Guys, let's just finish on a good note here as I tell you this. Be safe out there, okay? And let's make sure that we're back here on Sunday. I'm going down to the beach tomorrow, play some volleyball, have a good time, and probably have a couple beers. For me, that's a lot. Weber's having 2 beers? My God, he's a lush. I had, again, tonight's beverage of choice was the Michelob Ultra with the 29 calories and 0 alcohol. So this definitely wouldn't work for Chris Gore. Had to do it. All right, guys, thanks for being here. We'll see you back here on Sunday. Have a good, safe 4th of July weekend. Thanks for being here on MMT. We are out. Peace out. See you next time. Bye. Good night.